When the immune system works optimally, it does a great job of defending the body. But having a weakened immune system can increase the risk of delayed wound healing, infectious illnesses, and other diseases. Nowadays, in every store you can find a wide variety of supplements. But do these supplements really benefit the immune system? To find the answer to this question, let's dive into research. Let's begin with nutrient deficiencies. Analysis of micronutrient usual intake estimates based on nationally representative data in more than 26,000 participants from 2005 to 2016 shows that a significant number of Americans didn't meet recommendations for micronutrients essential for immunocompetence. 45% of the US population had a prevalence of inadequacy for vitamin A, 46% for vitamin C, 95% for vitamin D, 84% for vitamin E, and 15% for zinc. There was a smaller prevalence of inadequacy in other essential immune nutrients such as 11% for vitamin B6 and others. Many factors such as stress and infection can further deplete nutrient stores throughout the body. Meanwhile, aging increases the body demand for micronutrients. People over 50 tend to need more vitamin D, calcium, vitamin B6, and B12. According to a review of micronutrients and the immune system, it is likely that even marginal deficiencies are also associated with increased risk of infections. One more study shows that even a marginal deficiency in one or more of these vitamins and minerals can lead to impaired immune functions. Currently, the strongest evidence suggests that vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc offer immune support. Mounting evidence suggests that increased intake of some micronutrients above the recommended daily intake may help to optimize or maximize immune function and improve resistance to infections. According to a 2017 study, vitamin C appears to be able to both prevent and treat respiratory and systemic infections by enhancing various immune cell functions. Prophylactic prevention of infection requires dietary vitamin C intake that provide at least adequate, if not saturating, plasma levels which optimize cell and tissue levels. For most people, recommended vitamin C intake per day is from 100 to 200 milligrams. In contrast, treatment of established infections requires a significantly higher doses of the vitamin to compensate for the increased metabolic demand. Now we know that vitamin C appears to prevent and even treat respiratory infections, but what about common cold? Research identified 8 systemic reviews including 45 studies overall, of which 31 were randomized trials. Study concluded that the consumption of vitamin C doesn't prevent the incidence of common cold. While most studies show that taking vitamin C doesn't prevent colds in the general population, it may help to reduce the symptoms and severity of a cold. One meta-analysis from 2018 found that taking extra doses of vitamin C may help to reduce the duration of common cold by up to half a day, as well as symptoms such as chest pain, a fever, and chills. In 2013, the study named Vitamin C for Preventing and Treating the Common Cold found that vitamin C supplementation may be even more beneficial for people who perform heavy physical activity. In 5 trials with around 600 participants who were exposed to short periods of extreme physical stress, vitamin C reduced common cold risk by nearly 50%. If you want to fully maximize your protection from respiratory diseases, you shouldn't forget about vitamin D. Experts believe that the current vitamin D recommended daily intake of 15 micrograms for people up to age 70 and 20 micrograms for people over 70 years isn't enough to support healthy immune function. However, the evidence remains inconclusive, and finding the dosage that the best supports immune functions requires further research. Recent studies based on clinical trials demonstrate that 400 international units of vitamin D supplementation is needed for the prevention of respiratory infections. Researchers tried to investigate is vitamin D deficiency associated with higher hospitalization risk from COVID-19. A retrospective case control study found that vitamin D deficiency is associated with higher risk of COVID-19 hospitalization. Many have thought probiotics or good bacteria is another natural way to boost immunity. We know that they play a key role in helping to maintain a healthy balance of bacteria in the gut, and new research supports the idea that they have beneficial effect on immunity. For example, one study from 2020 found that probiotic use may reduce the incidence and duration of upper respiratory infections. The authors call for more research to establish a relationship between probiotics and the immune system. Can supplements protect against COVID-19? Many people are taking one or combination of supplements to prevent or treat COVID-19, but there is no enough data to support the use of any vitamin, herb, or other supplement to treat or prevent this illness. At this point, only vaccines together with strict hygiene measures are proven to help prevent COVID-19. That's all for today's episode. Please subscribe to this channel and like this video. You can comment below on what topic you would like to see in the next episode. Please support our channel at Patreon so that we could make more evidence-based healthcare and medical knowledge videos.